So we startin' with Destiny, my man out here philosophizing like he's Socrates with a Twitch stream talking 'bout Asmongold. Can Asmongold be saved? Saved from what, bruh? Saved from the piles of cash he's swimming in. Destiny's like, does he want to be saved? And I'm over here like, saved from what?
Do you feel like Asmongold can be saved, or is he past the point of no return? He doesn't want to be saved. What do you mean? Can Asmongold be saved? Saved from what? I'm trying to think of his YouTube channel. Oof. Well, listen, we're coming back, okay? Give me a month or two. I'm trying to think if he makes over 10 million a month on his YouTube. I feel like that's probably too much. But he's definitely making over $1 million a month on his YouTube in ads. Why would you ever want to be saved from this? Why would you want to be saved from this? It's so much money. Nathan, it's Tuesday. Shouldn't you be in school? Don't ever post to me. Better question. Is there anything Donald does intentional, or is he just stumbling through life, being semi-guided by people with intentions like Musk's? I have no idea, my friend. I wish I could. I don't even know where to even begin to think about that. I don't know.
Holy cow.
Trump administration hit with a lawsuit over Musk/Doge data breach. Yeah, there's a ton of lawsuits being filed, like all over the place, yeah.
How much money do they spend on woke video games?
I don't understand why Asmongold is so appealing and makes millions a month. I don't get it. Well, because he tells you what you want to hear. If you're like an anti-woke person, this is like the best guy to get that messaging from. He's like you, ex-gamer. He already had a huge audience built on Twitch from gaming and doing gaming adjacent commentary. So he's just like the perfect, like, I guess, person for this. He doesn't seem like the kind of care for money, or do you think he's faking his whole aesthetic? Sorry, I shouldn't really say it's a money thing. It's more probably just like an influence and feeling thing. Like you have a community full of people that are constantly vibing with, reinforcing your opinion. You're getting tons of attention and views for it. Like
video games. How much money? When does it say how much money? How much money? Your specific number based on I can't give you precise. Okay, if you can't.
Is there anything Trump has done so far in this term that you like? I think it's been mostly terrible, but I can point to a couple things I like. No, no, it wouldn't work that way ever. No, like ideology is like rotten to the core. There might be some things that he unintentionally stumbles into that if another person did, I'd be like, okay, well this is okay at least. But like, no, I don't know his motivation or his intention or his purpose for doing anything. Even if it happens to be a thing that I would have liked coming from somebody else, I don't think I would ever sign off on it coming from Trump.
Can't give me a precise number. Give me an estimate. Okay. Overall budget. How much? Okay. 5 million. Hypothetical 1 billion. On education doing it 5 million. That's surrounding it. It's not that much. That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah, they got no. That's gotta be more. 5 billion, that'd be a lot.
Wait, did he just say that's nothing? So instead of saying this isn't a real problem, he's saying there must be more that they spend that he hasn't found yet? Why would he assume that?
Yeah, that's...
Is he trying to find whether or not, like, Dragon Age is in the USAID budget? Or what's the game that everybody got ass mad for because had cringe woke in it?
Oh.
It wasn't Dragon Age, was it? I don't know.
Ooh, it's hard to say. So they are funding this.
Isn't that like Trump derangement syndrome? Please don't block me. Is it Trump derangement syndrome to say that if a guy who I disagree with on an intense ideological level, I wouldn't agree with any policies that he has? No, that's just common sense. And you would say the exact same thing. Like if there was a guy who ate and he wanted to cook you up like 20 dishes, like would you say like, okay, well he cooked, like I would trust his cooking on like this dish or that? Like no, when the foundation, when the ideology is like so rotted like that, even if there are things that he does, I just wouldn't trust him. I don't even know what place it comes from. Like I like the concept of a sovereign wealth fund for the United States. I think it's a good concept, but would I trust the way that Donald Trump would establish it or manage it? No. I'm sure if we go through his EOs, if I were to read them outside of the context of a Trump administration, there's probably things like, oh, okay, I could kind of see this, but within the context of a Trump administration, no, definitely not.
Use the term DEI. This is just weird, man.
What do you think about taxing capital gains stocks that are being used as collateral for a loan? Yeah, I've already said this in the past. They should make it so that the only things that you can take a loan out against are things that you've paid taxes on, is what I would say.
What do you mean? What do you mean weird? What do you mean weird? Nah.
How would you define your role in the political media landscape, and is that role intentional? I don't know. I'm trying to be like a researcher, like debate guy. Although the debating people nobody wants to do, so now I guess I'm just trying to be like when I say researcher, I just mean guy who knows things more than most of the space. I don't do any original research, but it's a very lonely island, and it feels kind of screaming into the void sometimes.
Billion, that'd be a lot. Yeah, that's it's hard to say.
This dude Asmongold, Zach Hoyt, if we keep in it government, out here racking in millions a month on YouTube, Twitch, whatever platform he blessin' with his anti-woke gospel. Destiny's sittin' there like, is he past the point of an overturn? Man, overturn what? The money printer. The dude's living like Scrooge McDuck Devin into gold coins, and we out here trying to save him. Nah, fam, he don't need Savin, he need a bigger vault. Destiny's like, he's macking over $1 million a month, maybe 10 million. 10 million a month. Bruh, that's Bay and Say money, that's LeBron in his prime money. I'm sitting here trying to do the math, ads, sponsors, subs. How many Mountain Dew cans he gotta sell to hit that? And Destiny's like, why would you wanna be saved from this? Exactly. Why you trying to pull a man out of paradise? Asmongold's sitting there in his gamer chair, Cheeto dust on his fingers, telling the anti-woke crowd what they wanna hear, and they eatin' it up like it's Thanksgiving leftovers. Woke bad, game's good, Trump cool, boom, $1 million. Who needs Savin when you got that kinda clout? But then Destiny hits us with the curveball. Is he fackin' this ascetic vibe? Does he even care about the money? Oh, hold up now. You telling me this man's out here acting like he don't care about the Benjamins, like he's some monk in a hoodie meditating on a pile of Doritos bags? Nah, I ain't buying that. It ain't just about the money. It's the influence, the community, the vibes. Asmongold's got millions of folks nodding along, reinforcing his takes, giving him that sweet, sweet dopamine hit every time they hit like. That's worth more than gold, fam. He ain't trying to be saved. He trying to be king. Let's talk about why Asmongold's killing it, though. Destiny's like, he's the perfect guy for this. And he ain't wrong. This dude built an empire on Twitch, gamifying his way to the top, then flipped it into YouTube Gold. He's like the ex-gamer who traded his controller for a megaphone and said, let me tell y'all how I really feel. And what's he selling? Anti-woke commentary, baby. If you out here mad at pronouns in your video games or DEI in your boardrooms, Asmongold's your dude. He's like, I see you, fam. And they see him right back with their wallets open. Destiny's like, he tells you what you want to hear. That's the secret sauce. He ain't out here trying to challenge you. He's out here trying to vibe with you. You mad at Dragon Age Go and woke? Asmongold's mad too. You tired of corporate buzzwords? He's right there with you. He's the voice of the gamer who's like, I just want to kill dragons, not talk about feelings. And that's why he's stacking paper, cause he's speaking their language. It's like he's the preacher at the church of no woke, and the congregation's tithing with super chats. But here's the kicker. Destiny's like, does he even care about the money? Man, I don't know if he cares about the money or if he's just addicted to the game. Maybe it's both. Maybe he's out here counting stacks while he's counting viewers living that dual life. Either way, he ain't hurting. $1 million a month, 10 million, that's buy a yacht and name it woke slayer money. He don't need Savin, he needs a tax guy. Now let's pivot, cause this transcript takes a wild turn into Trumpland and I'm here for it. Destiny's like, holy cow, Trump administration hit with a lawsuit over Musk Doge data breach. Bruh, what? We went from Asmongold's YouTube empire to Elon Musk and Trump get sued faster than you can say Tesla stock. Lawsuits everywhere, pilling up like dishes in the sink after Thanksgiving. And it's all tied to this Doge thing. Department of Government Efficiency, not the meme coin, though I bet Musk wish it was. Destiny's like, there's a ton of lawsuits being filed all over the place. Yeah, cause Musk and Trump out here playing fast and loose with data and folks ain't having it. Student loan data, IRS records, Social Security, Doge's out here peeking at everybody's business like it's a reality show. And the courts, they drop in restraining orders like mixtapes telling Musk, nah fam, you can't touch that. It's chaos, y'all, Trump and Musk trying to slim down the government. But they steppin' on toes and catchin' legal smoke left and right. Destiny's sittin' there like, is anything Donald does intentional, or is he just stumbling through life with people like Musk guiding him? Man, that's the million-dollar question. Is Trump out here with a master plan, or is he just vibbin', letting Musk and the boys steer the ship? I'm picturing Trump like, Elon, you got this right. While Musk's over there live streaming, Fort Knox and tweaking, the budget on X it's wild. Lawsuits flying, data breaches popping off, and Destiny's just trying to figure out if it's a conspiracy or a comedy show. Speaking of budgets, Destiny's like, I like the concept of a sovereign wealth fund for the US. Okay, hold up, let's break this down sharp style. A sovereign wealth fund, that's some fancy talk for the government's piggy bank for big investments. Trump's out here trying to set one up, maybe buy TikTok, maybe fund some anti-woke projects. Who knows? Destiny's like, it's a good idea, but I wouldn't trust Trump to manage it. And I feel that. You gonna let the dude who bankrupted casinos run $1 trillion fund? Nah, bruh, that's like letting me cook Thanksgiving dinner. I'ma burn the house down. Destiny's getting deep now. The ideology is rotten to the core. He's talking Trump, Doge, the whole administration. He's like, even if Trump does something I like, I wouldn't trust it. That's real talk. If you don't trust the chef, you ain't eating the meal, don't matter how good it looks. Destiny's like, I'd vibe with a sovereign wealth fund from somebody else, but not Trump. And I get it, foundations shaky, motives murky, execution sloppy. It's like giving a toddler a chainsaw. Might cut something, but it ain't gonna be pretty. Then he's like, where do I fit in the political media landscape? My man's out here trying to be the researcher, the debater, the knower of things, but he's screaming into the void. And I feel that. It's lonely out there when you're trying to break down the madness while folks like Asmongold just vibe and stack paper. Destiny's like, I ain't got original research, but I know more than most. Bruh, you out here dropping knowledge bombs, keep doing you. So where we at? Asmongold ain't needin' Savin, he's the anti-woke king living large. Trump and Musk out here dodging lawsuits like it's dodgeball, trying to cut budgets and peek at data. Destiny's trying to make sense of it all, and I'm just here laughing, cause it's a circus, y'all. Can Asmongold be saved? Nah, he's saving himself with every million he makes. Can Trump save the government? Man, he can't even save himself from the courts. And Destiny? He out here trying to save us from ignorance. One monologue at a time.